Hello, 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 everybody, everybody. What's cracking? What's happening? What's going on? How is everybody doing? Guys, people of the sea, people of everywhere, of the nation. My drinking is not to escape reality. My drinking is for my satisfaction. Types of drinking, live stream, topic. Guys, this is real talk right here. Real talk right here. Um, I just want to say again, everybody, kind of have an open mind when you come to my live streams, and I'm just gonna describe some types of drinking. If anybody sees drinking, what you mean drinking? I'm talking about drinking alcohol. I don't want to put that on the little title, but that's what the whole shebang is, basically. So different types of drinking alcohol. And oh, I see I got a subscriber. Oh, hello, hello, hello. So, guys, what brought me to this topic was my coworker and what he said. Now, my coworker knows that I drink vodka, and my coworker knows that a lot of stuff like I like to party here and there. I like to tell him about my adventures of partying at this spot or whatnot. And then it's all like sometimes that rubs off on a weird way. Oh, give me a second. I forgot my cup. I forgot what cup. Get my H2O. Okay, so that does rub off on a weird way for a lot of people. A lot of people that know me and whatnot. When I'm in party mode, I'm in party mode. I send it. I drink excessively, and I just keep going. When I'm in party mode, I do drink every day. I do drink every day. Now, here's what my coworker says. Well, said, not says, but said. These people's alarm going crazy. So my coworker and I were talking, and I told him I like to go to this taco spot right next to where there. It's not that great of a taco spot, but it's just to grab some tacos while I'm like going to the liquor store because it's like literally the taco stand is right there, and then the liquor store is right there. So I told him I go to that liquor store from now on because specs and their tariffs are all over the place. So now I've been drinking a different type of vodka. So I told him that, and then he's like, "Ah, I mean, you really do have a drinking problem." And I said, "It's not really of a drinking problem." And then you question yourself, like, is it a drinking problem or is it not a drinking problem? First of all, I drink every day for my satisfaction. And also, it helps me sleep. That's another key. So, I'm, I can't say I'm nocturnal, but I'm like my dad. My dad cannot sleep at night at all. He has a night shift, and that kind of screws him up. Uh oh, Grover's going crazy. He has a night shift, so yeah, that does screw him up a little bit. And so, but if he's not working, he has a hard time sleeping. He has to take melatonin, he has to take sleeping pills, different types of sleeping pills to go to sleep. So I inherited that from my dad. When I was a young pea, when I was a teenager, I never drunk. I never really drunk. And I'm talking about the previous me. it was hard for me to go to sleep. I couldn't sleep. I would have to play video games. Like, oh my goodness, somebody's texting me. Oh. So when I was a teenager, it was hard for me to go to sleep, and I would play video games all night. I would, stay up until like 3 o'clock in the morning, and then like be half asleep, awake around 9 a.m. and whatnot. I don't remember too much when I was a teenager, but and during the time of my relationship, I so had a like a schedule where I could fall asleep around 11, 12. It's kind of like a blur on that, but I do have trouble sleeping, and I do have trouble like focusing to try to go to sleep. Like, you know, I would try different remedies like the I think I have it up there, but it's a sleeping little thing where you put on your pillow. It smells so freaking good. Lavender. Yeah, it's lavender and sage or something like that. But I would spray that on my pillow, and go to sleep, and like I would try different methods to figure out how to go to sleep. When I started focusing on myself and growth and development of myself, that's when I just started casually. Oh my goodness, go where's talking? Casually drinking. So I would just figure out what vodka I would want because at that time I was like, I'm gonna try alcohol. You know, see if that helps me sleep. And yes, it did. It did. Now, when I first started drinking alcohol, of course, it was regular. I don't know. It was Seagrams. I was going for Seagrams, and then I was going for I forgot the name of the other one, but the light stuff, the bottles, light stuff, and then that's when I turned to heavy stuff, which is Four Locos, MD, like Mad Dog, and like I started drinking like that. Now, this was freaking what? I don't know, 7 years ago, maybe 6 years ago, maybe 6 years. And I was like, okay, well, I drank it and I was partying, and one of my homies, he lived in the apartment complex, and I would send it. We were partying, just doing whatever. Of course, that freaking knocked me out, like blacked me out. And of course, you live the adventure, guys. You figure it out. You live the adventure. So I was, young. Well, not young, but young at drinking. And also, guys, to keep it in mind, I did not start drinking until I was 27 or 28 years old. That's when I started drinking. So, applause to me that I wasn't drinking at freaking 23. Like, it was only when I was in my last relationship, it was only like casually drinking, not even heavy, not even nothing, just like the occasion, New Year's or something like that. But I never really found any interest in alcohol. So that's that story. That's that background history. So I I chose a vodka, which is White Wolf, and I stuck to that one. I stuck to that one for many, many years, guys. White Wolf is my go to. However, the economy is all over the place. So I went from paying $11.99 to 18 to $19. And I'm all like, yeah, that's gonna get expensive. Like, because I drink on my satisfaction, so I'm not drinking excessively. I'm just on my satisfaction. And if I do party, I drink a little bit more. So it's all like this, I feel like it's not going to last, and that's a little costly. Oh, he gets way too excited. So I'm like, yeah. So I switched over, yada yada yada. I found a new one, but I'm going to tell you that that it's just for my satisfaction, like to chill, relax, and helps me sleep. Because if I just don't drink it, like I can go a day without drinking, but then I'll be tossing and turning in bed. I can't go to sleep. I tried to focus. Like, I could go a day without drinking, but then I can't sleep. Like my mind is wide awake and I feel super excited, and then I would try to probably play video games, probably watch TV, but my mind is gonna be like, I can't sleep. So that again is for my satisfaction, to relax. Relaxes my body from a nice awful day. Like if I'm having a bad day, it relaxes me. And here's the thing. My drinking is not to escape reality. So that's just one thing that I could say I'm very, very grateful for. Nothing in my life at the moment is not going that great. Like, I don't know how you say that without sounding so wrong. Hello, hello, welcome in. Hello, Diamonds. I'm here, but also doing deliveries. Okay, okay. Well, welcome in. I'm talking about my different types of drinking and why I drink alcohol. But yes, welcome in. Did you change your profile picture? You kind of threw me off right there. But that looks cool. That's cool. But yeah, so where was I? I'm like, where was I? It threw me off. So yeah, the my life is going good. It's going fantastic. There's nothing I really can complain about. My finances are good. My basically everything is good. I have two BMWs. I live on my own for 9 years. Like I can make it in life. I'm paying everything in life. So everything's going good for me. I'm not in a relationship. I'm talking to one person, but it's not that serious. I'm not trying to get there. And it's like my life is good. So there's no way you can tell me that I'm drinking to escape reality when my life is good. I have a good job. I'm a manager. Everything's going good at the job. I get paid good enough. I, I can't. I don't want to escape reality. Reality's perfect for me. I can't say perfect, but it's good for me. So I'm not drinking to escape reality because that's where we go into different types of drinking. I'm starting a little early. I was trying to wait 15 minutes, but that's where you go into different types of drinking, guys. Because people will be poking at you like, well, why do you drink? Well, why do you drink every day? Like, isn't that bad for you drinking every day? And it's a like, no, it's a casual drink. It's not, oh, I'm going hardcore every night. No, my drinking is more for my satisfaction. And, I gotta top it off to that because people have mixed emotions when about me and drinking. So it's all like my coworkers see me drinking water every day, all day, but they never see me drinking alcohol. However, once I'm with not friends, but my homies. Once I'm with my homies, we go out, we drink, and it's like, but when do you not drink? I'm with y'all, so I'm gonna drink. Like I can drink water, I can drink tea or whatnot, but sometimes I just want to have a good time. Just I don't know, just living, just living. And I can go out with someone and not drink. That's totally fine. We can go eat, but sometimes there is like a boundary for me because, like, let's say if I go out with someone and then we go to a restaurant and eat. I don't like to drink and eat at the same time. It's very rare for me because it's like I don't want to mix a margarita with some tacos. Like sometimes it doesn't go too well. Like, mixing stuff. I have my experience already. So, what's all that noise? Also, I'll save that to the end. But so yeah, let's talk about different types of drinking. I'm not drinking to escape reality. My drinking is not to escape reality. My reality is awesome for me. Let's talk about the people that do drink to escape reality. To me, that is absolutely sad. I've seen many people during my lifespan drink because they can't handle their life right now. And to me, that's just absolutely sad. My heart really does go out to people like that. And so, like, they pick up a beer or they pick up alcohol because maybe their wife or husband or whatever is not, they're having fights, or the kids, like you're trying to raise your kids and things are not going good for you. That really, it's very sad for me to hear when I hear a person like that. They're drinking to escape reality. That's so sad because that shouldn't be why you drink. It should be a satisfaction that you want to satisfy, that you're all right, you party. But I know many people are struggling to pay rent. Many people are struggling to buy groceries. They're struggling with kids. They're struggling with relationships. They're struggling with hard times in their life. And then they pick up alcohol, and then they drink excessively to escape reality because their life is not going good. And it's very sad. Very sad. And there's another type of drinking, guys. Some are really alcoholics where they cannot at all stop drinking beer. And their wife, mainly it's this, guys, not to be a stereotypical or whatever, however you call it, be open minded, but mainly it's the males, the father in the relationship that's stopping, that's not trying to stop drinking alcohol, and the woman is always telling the man to stop drinking alcohol. Freaking, I see that 98%, maybe 99% of the time. It's always a horror story like that in the household family where it's all like, he won't stop drinking, and I'm trying to stay drinking. I'm trying to stay sober for my kids. And I see, the thing about motherhood, most of the time, maybe a little bit percent of the time, it's very rare, but most mothers, they grow the baby inside them, guys. Well, listen, mothers grow babies inside them. They have a feeling, they have an emotion. Once that baby comes out, sometimes, not all the time, they have an emotional attachment. Like they want to give it their all. They want to be the best of the best. Like they want to be the best mom, take care and raise their kids. Again, be open-minded, but fathers don't have that bondship. Some fathers do. Some dads do. They have that bondship. Like, my son and everything about my son, or my daughter, I love my daughter. Sometimes that does not work out when there's alcohol involved, because that type of drinking is like kind of like to escape reality, kind of. It's kind of hard to pinpoint. I'm not nowhere freaking doctor or psychiatrist or whatever, but this is what I see in reality. It's more like, so what? I'm drinking. Leave me alone. And it's just the mother's like, stop drinking for your kids, and You can put you can literally can put money towards the 12 pack that you spent today that you just wasted. You could have spent it on your kids. Like that's just facts. And some people are like, well, there's a lot of relationships that people drink and they still have kids and they still can make it. Again, it's a whirlwind of like loops and hoops and stuff. So don't get me wrong. There's couples that can drink and still be fine and still have a good relationship, a good bondship with their kids or whatnot. So that's another type of drinking. The other types of drinking, of course, can lead to not being on this earth anymore. So, guys, this kind of like bad intention drinking. So, this is a weird type of drinking, but it's facts. So, some people, let's just say it, some people can't handle alcohol. They can't. As soon as they pick up one beer or alcohol beverage, man, they're all over the place. That's, I think I said this a while back, but that has to do with your brain. A lot of your brain's functions. Because if you were kind of ADHD or slow, I don't want to sound so bad, but yeah. So if you're like, you have like a disorder, you're more likely to feel that alcohol ASAP and get all sloppy and doppy. I'm not a freaking doctor. Don't come after me. I'm just saying what I see because I've seen, and yes, I have seen many white people and Hispanic people in different scenarios and different types. Okay, we know that. We got the rednecks out here doing redneck things. You got the Hispanics doing like. I'm not saying those types of breeds could could not have the same effect. Like I don't know. I went to a rich school, a rich high school, and they did the uh, pills. Let's say pills. They were fine. They were okay. These rich these rich kids, they were fine. They were okay. They did those pills and they were fine. And they still function in school. They still got all straight A's. They still live with their parents, but they're still okay. I was in a Hispanic middle school. They did they did pills and they were all sloppy doppy, all trying to fight each other, all trying to gang up on each other, like all trying to being all over the place. And it's all like I saw a difference. I don't know, you got to be open minded, but I saw a big difference because some people can handle different things. Same thing with alcohol. I don't know. I don't want to get too far in detail with these types of breeds, but yes, you see where I'm going. So some people can't handle their alcohol, some people can. Also, too, I think I mentioned it in the past. I think I mentioned. I think I mentioned it in my last live stream about. It was like maybe no, maybe like two live streams ago about how I don't remember if it was two or three live streams, but anyways, so how I corrected myself onto being a non person that's gonna be abusive towards alcohol. I'm not gonna abuse alcohol. No, because the people have mixed emotions. Because people are like, "What do you mean abuse alcohol? You mean party all day and then knock out?" Like, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like relationship wise. You can't really let. Let's say if I wasn't a significant other and the significant other tells me to stop drinking or whatnot, or they. I'm not saying that I'm drinking like that, but I'm saying in that occasion, I have to have an open mind and listen to my partner. So I can't get all mad and angry at that person. Because that's what a lot of relationships do. And I've seen it. I was not in it, but my ex's father, his his father was all over the place when he drunk. Oh, he would punch the walls. He would say there's demons in the house. Like I said, sometimes it doesn't go well in your brain system. Like people can't handle alcohol because they'll start seeing things. They'll start imagining things. Their brain gets in a certain way where it's a like either they're seeing demons or they're seeing angels or they just become a different person because you can see it. And yes, it does bring out a different person. I believe I talked about this on my last live stream where it's like, man, I forgot what was it like. It's at the tip of my tongue, but I can't focus on that one. I said it on my last live stream, but I think I think I think I touched up on a good amount of ways and types of drinking. There's casually drinking too. Don't get me wrong. Like I used to do, casual drink on a casual day, holiday, Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, your birthday, like those days. So there's that casually drinking, and it's just types of drinking is there's so many. I named a whole bunch of them. Let's just say that. But a key factor too, not too much, because I tried it, but you're supposed to drink a lot of water so you don't get dehydrated. Because dehydration or aftermath of the alcohol, woo, woo, you're gonna feel your brain gonna be hurting for a couple of days. Your brain, your migraines, and everything. Also, too, guys. Oh, not guys, but girls. TMI. Have an open mind right here, but don't drink alcohol excessively if you're on your period. Mm-mm. Guys, or girls, I mean, when y'all on your periods, your body's trying to function, your body gets really dehydrated and is your cycle is going, so you're the next day you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it, and it's gonna hurt hard. Your mouth is gonna be dry. Like don't drink excessively. Don't drink it casually. Like it's a weird thing. I'm a female myself, so I'm just giving that little advice. I'm sorry if I gotta give that little advice, but that came up in my head because you will feel it, and it's not good. It's not good to if you're going through that year cycle because it's like again you get more fatigue, you get more. It's just a lot of hormonal imbalancement, and your body needs to recover. But yeah, so there's different types of drinking. I drink for my satisfaction. I don't drink to escape reality. There's nothing in my life that I don't want to escape. I love my life. I like who I am today. I like myself. I like my body. I like everything. So I can't really say I drink for escape reality. I'm drinking for my satisfaction. So guys, today we're at the end of my clause. But today, guys, today I cleaned up Jenna, which is my SUV. If you haven't, go watch that video. Go watch it. But oh my goodness, I brought Jenna home. Jenna is in my parking spot, and I'm gonna sleep awesome. Like, also I have my grandma's cameras hooked up again, so I get to watch my Haku at her house. But I put a car cover over her. I mean, over him. But I'm gonna drive her for a couple of days and see how it plays out. The battery is all over the place. Um, I need to figure out why I'm having battery drainage issues on Jenna, or it's just a bad battery. I'm not sure. We'll see. But yeah, Jenna's home. Jenna's home. I can't believe it. I'm eking to myself like. And so, I'll tell you guys when I'm gonna send it. It's for occasion too. I might send it tonight. because my girl Jenna is here with me, and I'm very appreciative of life and is where life basically got me. So I'll drink for my satisfaction, not to escape reality. And please, guys, if you drink to escape reality, have more thoughts. Have more thoughts and thinking on how to fix your life. It's not easy. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy. It takes time, very excessive amount of time. But yeah, that drinking to escape reality, ugh, so sad. So yeah, guys. Thank you, Diamonds, for showing up. You're doing deliveries. I didn't know you were doing deliveries. So what you doing, bro? Are you DoorDash or what? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, what type of drinking are you? What type of drinking do you do? Or do you not drink at all? Let me know in that comment section down below. Let's get to know each other. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.